I smile, you smile. I smile, we smile. 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 I smile.
Hey you guys, thanks for clicking on my channel, All Smiles over here. I'm not sure if you guys made a mistake, if it was a mistake that you clicked on my channel or if someone referred you, but however you got on here, I'm happy that you're here. First of all, my name is Will Sonja. It's like asking a question. Will Sonja help you keep your smile throughout the day with ease? And hopefully the answer is yes. This channel is just to do just that, just to help you guys get throughout your days with a smile on your face. And if you're going through something, you feel like ain't no smile there, I'm just here to let you know there is a smirk smile inside of you, okay? As you can tell from me talking, I am from the South. I'm from Albany, Georgia. I was born and raised there. I no longer live there, though. I'm in Florida. But the accent you hear, that's the Southernness. That's the Southernness. Another thing you should know about me is that I tend to talk fast at times. That's just when my brain just gets to going. There's so much information. I'm just so excited to get it out to you that I'll tend to talk extremely fast, but not too fast where you can't understand. But you'll notice that the speed, especially when I get excited. So with that being said, I'm going to talk to you today. This will be my first video, and I think it's just rewarding to just talk about what creates a smile. So we'll do that today. How about that? I'll give you that golden nugget today. What creates a smile? The first thing you need is love. L-O-V-E. L-O-V-E, love. And let me explain to you. Don't go out and ask people and be looking for that love outside. That's what we don't want you doing that. We don't want you doing that. And note as well that the love that I'm talking about is not a romantic love, not the rico suave, or we're not talking about the love that you have for your husband or the love that you have for another individual, sexual wise or whatever. We're talking about loving yourself. So we want you to come from within, because whenever you go outside the realm looking for love and you're trying to bring that inside, you always end up disappointed or sad, or you have that void. You still feel a void. It's like, I'm still not complete. There's something still missing. Why is there something still missing? Because there really is something missing. It's going to always be something missing whenever you go outside trying to feel the inside. Always feel the inside first, and then the outside is just toppings. It's just like toppings on the ice cream, like a cherry on top or whatever. And what I mean by that, if you're already filled up with ice cream, we'll call ice cream love, and somebody wants to give you a cherry on top, that's cool. That's cool. But what about those days if they don't want to give you that cherry on top? Because really, do you really need a cherry with ice cream? If they decide they don't want to give you a cherry on top, guess what, baby? You still ice cream. You still sweet. You still love yourself. You still smooth. You still, at ease. So build from the inside. And that's the foundation. That's the first thing you need. You need love. Once you have love as a foundation, that love builds. Love builds. Love builds. Love builds. Now, let me tell you, so you have a clear vision of this. When I say love, you know how when you got that brand new car, or when you bought your first pair of Louboutins, or when you bought those fresh Jordans for the first time, or you got your Nikes, or you got that first iPhone, or I can go on and on about whatever. When you got that first jacket weave, and you put it in your hair, when you got that first perm, you know what I mean? You didn't want to get your hair wet, because what? You love the slickness of your perm. You didn't want to get in the pool. Why? Because you just got your weave put in or whatever. You didn't want to go outside in the rain because you just put on them fresh pair of Jordans, right? You didn't want to what? Have people eating in that new car. Why? Because you want people dropping stuff all over the floor. It's the same thing. Why? Because you loved it. You admired it. You was like, man, these Jordans are hype. Oh, I like this. Da, 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 da. Oh, the curls in my hair. How's the humidity today? Because I have curls. Well, I'm just going to stay home because I just love my curls so much. That's how you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself just like that. We tend to have that love and passion for everything else but ourselves. I mean, we do it for things other than ourselves. Apply that to yourself and you'll be surprised of what will happen. We do it every once in a while. We buy an outfit, put it on like, oh, I look good. But what happens when you go out? You're looking for confirmation. You're looking for validation that you said you look good. You're looking for confirmation that you said you look good in it. That's not the love we're talking about. We're talking about when you driving in a new car, you driving past people, you're not looking for people. You aren't even looking for people to say, oh, you have a nice car, because you already know. You just like, they know it's new. They know it's right, because you're not fishing for that. When you find yourself fishing for compliments or fishing or looking for validation or looking for confirmation about who you are and what you are, that means you are not loving yourself from within. Start with the foundation of loving yourself from within. So tell yourself every day when you go past the mirror and say, hey, oh, you're beautiful. It's like, oh, I love my accent. Y'all, I'm from the South. I was born and raised in Albany, Georgia. It's like 2 hours from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm now live in Florida, still the South. But I have a certain way that I talk. Can I talk with all my T's crossed? Yes. Can I talk with all my S's? Yes. Can I talk with the ER's, ers at the ends of the words? Yes, I can. But because I was so comfortable in my upbringing of how around people who talk like me, you'll sometimes hear me use different phrases. You'll sometimes hear me now not finish a T at the end of a word. You'll sometimes hear me put a S at the end of a word. You'll get those things, but guess what? That's who I am, and I'm not looking for confirmation from a person to tell me if I said it correctly or not. Not if I want to say it like I want to say it. Now, if I'm in an interview and I'm trying to land a position for a new client or whatever, then of course, yes, I have to speak the lingo there, but that's not concerning who I am. That's just a part of me, okay? So with that being said, you guys got to start loving on yourselves. Tell yourself every day, oh, I love who I am. Oh, girl, you're so beautiful. Oh, man, you look good. You know, talk to yourself. This is not just for females, it's for men too. It's for little kids. Love the skin that you're in. If you're a dark shade or however, whatever your complexion of your skin is, love that. Love. You don't have, y'all, let me tell y'all something. When I was younger, I shaved my eyebrows off. So they grow in crazy a little bit. So I draw them on every once in a while. You know, I have to watch how I wipe my sweat off because I don't want to have one eyebrow off and one eyebrow on, right? But anyway, I had to start loving myself. I was like, you know what? I love when I don't have on makeup, I still love my eyebrows. You have to be comfortable with who you are. Love who you are. If you're not at the right weight that you want to be right now, love the weight that you're in right now. Love yourself. And when that love starts to build up, that love that's the first foundation. Now, this is love on this side. You know what? Smile. Everybody have these little things right here, you know, or when you draw a smile, smiling face, and then you have that, right? And you have those. Well, you have love on this side, and as the love builds up, the more you compliment yourself, the more you validate yourself, the more you confirm with yourself that you are the junk, that you the one, baby, you're the one. Then happiness comes on top. Love, 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 then happiness seal the deal, baby. Love, happiness seal the deal, and creates a smile. Now, when that happiness comes, these are the characteristics that you have, and you always have them. They don't ever change. You may slip off a little bit, but the characteristics that comes when the love is foundation and the happiness get there, these are the characteristics you get. You're content. You're confident. You're satisfied. There's joy. Good-spirited. Good vibes. And you're lighthearted. And that you're like that all the time. Even if chaos is all around you. If someone comes up to you and they may say say something smart or say something to try to get under your skin, or they may have negative vibes and they're coming at you, the happiness, those characteristics of happiness that I just named off, being content, being satisfied, having some joy, good spirited, lightheartedness, that's going to shine through. You're going to say, you know what? You're going to give them a benefit of the doubt. And you're not going to, their energy, oh, that's so good. Their energy that they're throwing off at you, and I'll tell you this, whenever you're not loving from within, happiness cannot seal the deal. You're like, you're like, you know, you have love on one side, but if it's not genuine, you're not activating that love all the time, happiness can't seal the deal to get, you know, to get this. So you have one side up and you go, oh, so you're walking around like that. And in that, you have the opposite of what happiness is. You're not content. You're not satisfied. There's no joy. There's no good spirit of you. If you're feeling you got bad vibes, and you're heavy-hearted. You can't be light-hearted. You're always heavy. You always got to be dramatic. And that's why I tell you guys, love from within. Love from within. And that's one way you can notice, too, if someone's smile is genuine. You know how there are certain people you're around, every time you see them, it don't matter, they could be going through crazy stuff. But when you see them like, what's up, hey, they're always smiling. They make you feel like you're the world. Even though they have chaos going all around them, that's a genuine smile. That's a genuine smile because they're loving themselves from within, which means that they don't ever transfer on to you crazy vibes and crazy energy. And I will tell you guys this is y'all, it's already 10:54, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes, but y'all, when I get happy, I just get happy. Y'all, that's that love and that happiness, that smile. I want to keep talking, but I'm trying not to keep y'all too long. But anyway, another thing, when you are loving yourself from within and you're validating yourself and you're confirming with yourself that who you are and what you know you can do, even though you hadn't seen that you were doing it, but you just say, I know I got this in the bag. Once you do that, that happiness comes, and when you're content, satisfied, joy, and all this other good stuff, it actually creates a border, a blocker, a shield. So when someone does come to you with their drama and they're not that they haven't been loving themselves and they're trying to throw at you their energy of chaos, their energy of being unhappy, their energy of wanting to blame you for their void because their love and within have not been filled by themselves, that shield comes up. You're content, you're satisfied, you're joy, all of that. You have a shield and it blocks it, so it's not transferable. And that's a good thing. So when you see people smiling, you're like, okay, I had a guy tell me one time I don't know if I was in Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. If I was in Dunkin' Donuts, I know I wasn't getting a donut because, okay, we won't even go there. Anyway, I was out in Starbucks, but I was getting some coffee. And it was just a happy day. I was like, you know what? I feel good. This is good. I'm up early. I'm about to go to work. And the guy turned around. He's an older dude. And he said, why are you smiling this early in the morning? And I was like, I'm happy to be alive. And when I said that, he was like, you know what that is? Because he was much older than me, right? And when I said that, and it wasn't a point, something on him because I knew he was older, but I was just like, it was a good day. I woke up, which means I get to continue pursuing the things that I desire with my family and I. And when I said that, it lightened his heart, but he was trying to figure out why was I so happy and smiling early in the morning. And people like that, when you got to ask why you smiling, that means they have not been activating that love. It doesn't mean that they don't have it, because everybody has love within. It's just that when you don't activate it, you know what I mean? I don't know why I said, but when you don't activate the love, it tends to leave a void. It feels like you are missing something. So you guys, those are the two things you need. You need love. And if you're activating that love and you're loving on yourself, when you're validating yourself, when you're complimenting yourself, and you're loving who you are and what you do, and you're not comparing yourself. And I'll tell you guys that too. And I think I'm gonna leave with that. It's 14:04. I'm gonna try to make sure I don't stay too long with you guys. But I'll tell you guys that never compare. Don't ever compare yourself to anything or anybody. And I have a twin sister. We're fraternal twins, but I don't compare myself to her. Why? Because there was only one of you created. And when you compare yourself to people and things, you diminish. You like chop down who you are, because you will never be what you're comparing yourself to. You'll never be. Now, if you're saying that person's really happy, you can compare happiness, but only through your experiences. You get that? But you don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't do that. You'll crush yourself every time. You'll be carrying somebody else's load. Because let me tell you something. And whenever I have talks with you guys and tell you give you the golden nuggets, I've either have already experienced it, or I'm either going through it then and right then and now, and I'm learning. And as I'm getting educated and learning through my experience, I share with you guys so that you guys would have, some golden nuggets to keep you smiling throughout the day. But whenever you can start comparing yourself to people and things, you diminish who you are. You fade out. You know how you with your camera, when you take a picture, you want to blur out the background and then bring something forward. That's what you do. You push stuff what you have back and pull other stuff that people have. You don't know what people had to do to get what they have. And trust me, some things that they had to do to get what they have, you probably ain't willing to do that. I'm not saying that what they did to get what they have was illegal. I'm just saying what they did to get it probably was harder. I know me, y'all. I went ziplining with my family, my husband, our kids. And, when you go ziplining, you have to climb upstairs to get up to the height and zip. Well, every single time, my legs was like, you know what? My thighs was like, you know what? Hey, you need to quit this. We ain't liking this. My thighs was burning. So when you see, if somebody else looked there and said, oh, I want to zip line, and you know that you're not too good with climbing stairs, you don't know what I had to do. You don't know. Y'all, my legs was like, hey, they got toned up now. They got toned a little bit. But it was a journey. It was a journey for me. But getting back to it, so I won't get off subject. Don't compare yourself, because when you compare, you diminish. And remember, there was only one of you created, and I have a twin sister. So if anybody know about comparison, it would be me. It would be me, and I don't even compare myself to my sister, and she don't compare herself to me. We just love our individuality, even though I'm 2 minutes older than her. And y'all, if y'all see her, if y'all ever hear of her, her name is Will Tanja. Let her know that I'm the oldest. 2 minutes. 2 minutes count. 2 minutes count. But anyway, don't compare yourself. Love from within. Love yourself from within. Build that up. Activate that love all the way, and let that happiness seal it, so that you can have a complete smile and not be like this. You don't want on the news. I think we have an emoji that does that. So you want love and happiness, and when you have those, you have your smile. And when you do that, you're not looking for validation. You're not looking for confirmation, because you already know, and there's never a void, because you already feel to the top. You don't have to worry about if anybody want to share a cherry, want to give you some sprinkles on top, because you already have it, baby. You already got what you need. You already feel to the rim. And if anybody give you anything on top of that, that's just a little bonus. That's just a little bonus. That's all. So if they give it or take it away, are you affected? No, you're not. And what you're still doing? Yes, smiling. So with that being said, you guys, it is 18:12. I'm almost about to hit this 20 minutes. I thank y'all so much for clicking on this channel, whether it was by mistake or if someone referred you. Thank you guys for clicking on the channel. Remember, love yourself from within. It doesn't mean that you don't need to receive love from outside. It just means that you need to already be full. So when you receive love from outside, it's just a compliment. It's just something like an add-on. It's just like a side dish. Be the steak, and just let people bring the fries or the potatoes. Don't ask people to bring the steak and everything else. You be the main course. Everything else is just side. Because you can eat a steak and be full and content, right? So you be your main course, which means loving yourself from within, and happiness will seal the deal, and you'll be walking around with smiles all day, and you won't ever, 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 ever have to mask a smile. that smile will be genuine. Thank you guys so much. I don't know y'all right now. Y'all don't know me right now, but I know we're going to get to be good family members and what have you. And I'll continue to get these golden nuggets out to you so you can keep your smile throughout your day and have a day of ease, okay? Thank y'all so much for clicking on All Smiles over here. Talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. And ciao!
I smile, you smile. I smile.